Hey friends, and welcome back to the 𝐚𝐭 Homestead. I'm 𝐚𝐭, a first-time homesteader following in the footsteps of my homesteading forebears. And today I want to show you 5 different food preservation methods that you can be doing at your house, and the top food preservation method that I'm going to be doing this summer all the stinking time because it is so stinking easy and so delicious. All right, let's get started. We are now down in my root cellar. I did a full tour previously in a video that you can check out, but this is where I store majority of my food preservation methods, where I keep things. And the first method that you can be doing that's so stinking easy is pressure canning. You got all those vegetables coming in hot this summer. You also have meat. Did you know that you can can meat? Let me show you what I got going on. We have pressure canned chicken. So this is ready to go in any recipe. It was so stinking easy to do. Literally just packed it raw, canned it, and yeah, I got delicious chicken. I also have a bone broth right here to make some soups, and I've been meaning to make chicken noodle soup again. I just haven't gotten to it because I'm so busy, but perfect base and so stinking easy to do. You can start lining your shelves. Look at how cool that looks. Oh man, just looks so cool. Yeah, pressure canning, number 1. You can do it. All you need is a pressure canner, some jars, and you're ready to go. So for the second food preservation method that is similar to pressure canning is water bath canning. So you can be doing salsas, and my favorite, you can be doing jellies. So when you get that abundance of fruit this summer from your garden, raspberries, strawberries, turn it into jellies. This is actually a dandelion jelly, but you can seriously make so much with water bath canning, and then again, line your shelves and have super amazing, delicious, go-to salsas, jellies, marmalades, and I think marmalade, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong word, but stuff that you could put on cheese and crackers, and I'm a cheese and cracker connoisseur, but I put this on cheese and crackers. Anyways, water bath canning, so easy. It's easier than pressure canning, but pressure canning's still easy, but you can start lining your shelves with water bath goods. You want your own homemade jelly, which is so easy to do. All you need is a water bath canner, some jars, and some pectin. This is the low sugar pectin that I like to use. I also have Pomona's pectin, which is also a low sugar pectin. An abundance of lids, which you do need if you're going to be canning a lot. And I also have a variety of pectins, so freezer pectin. I also have citric acid that you would use for tomatoes because you got to make your tomatoes acidic to water bath can them. So do you see what I'm trying to tell you? It doesn't take much. Pressure canning and water bath canning, literally you do not need that much. It's not complex. You can do it, and then you can start lining your shelves with home canned goods. Just come down here, say you want, I don't know, some raspberry jelly, come on down here. You don't even have to go to the store anymore. How cool is that? All right, let's check out food preservation method number 3. All right, so right here we have 5-gallon buckets, and inside of here is Mylar Bags, and inside this Mylar bag is oxygen absorbers and wheat berries. So see, I sealed this with a straightener, and there's an oxygen absorber, so these wheat berries are going to last a very, very, very long time in here. If you want to do 5-gallon storage, literally you just need 5-gallon storage buckets, and I would suggest getting gamma lids. I use these especially in my pantry because then they're easy screw on and off lids. So if I want to access flour or sugar, which I do regularly in my upstairs pantry, I use these. Love these kind of lids. For long-term storage, there are a few options of lids that you can use. I have, I think, just the lids that came with these, but there's also other lids that you can hammer on, but this works for me right now. So here are my different Mylar bags that I have. So I have 1 gallon, 1 quart, another 1 quart, and I also have oxygen absorbers, so 100 cc, 300 cc, and I had 2000 cc, which I used up. These are stackable, so you can, if you want to do 2000 cc, I mean, you can put 20 in there. That's a lot, but hey, and once you open these, you will have to re-vacuum seal them because they'll just keep taking out the oxygen. But yeah, this is all you need to use Mylar bags for food preservation and storage. You can store so many goods in Mylar bags, and what I love about Mylar bags is everything lasts for so long because you use oxygen absorbers, which take out all the oxygen. So oxygen and water are like the two main causes for food spoilage. You don't want them in your long-term food storage, or else you're gonna have problems. And all you need is some Mylar bags. So there's different sizes depending what you want to do. I have the 5-gallon bucket ones in there because I did 5-gallon buckets for my wheat berries. And then I used, I believe, 3000 cc or 2000 cc for the oxygen absorber. So there are different cc's of oxygen absorbers based on the size that you use for your Mylar bags. So quarts, gallon, 5-gallon, different cc's that you use. And you can find these online. You can find these at places like 𝐚𝐻𝐿, and you can store noodles, wheat berries, beans. You can store a lot in Mylar bags. And I actually store my freeze-dried goods in Mylar bags. So let's go check those out. So behind me here is my Harvest Right freeze dryer. So if you don't have one, maybe find a friend who has one. And I've also seen on a lot of like local homesteading pages, people are renting these out. So if you ever want a freeze dry good, and then just like what I showed you with the Mylar bags, you can Mylar bag your freeze dried goods, or you can put them in jars and vacuum seal them for food preservation and keeping them for a long time. This is where I've been keeping my freeze-dried goodies. So I got mixed veggies, mainly corn, peas, mixed veggies, blueberries. You know, I really need to do some desserts like cookies or something. How cool would that be? Raspberries, but I love my freeze dryer for just the easiness of building up a food storage. These are what freeze-dried raspberries look like. They're a great snack. Throw them in smoothies, or you can rehydrate them in water if you want. But yeah, if you store these in an an oxygen-free environment, they will last so long, like up to 30 years. How cool is that? Okay, last but not least, one of my favorite food preservation methods that makes your food taste so good is pickling. Especially, you know, it's the summer bounty, you're getting extra stuff. Have you guys ever had pickled eggs? If you haven't, check out my recipe or video for pickled eggs. So good. This is pickled asparagus. Had this on a breakfast burrito recently. I also pickled radishes last week. They're already gone. So if you don't like vegetables like me, pickle them. Oh my goodness. And these will last in the fridge for months because you are making an acidic environment with the brine. And so it extends the shelf life of your food, so less food goes to waste. And I just have pickling spices in there, and then I just let them marinate. And man, I'm gonna be on a pickling kick, and this is probably my favorite method of food preservation. It's not long term, so I can't have these for like 30 years. I could have them for a longer period of time if I canned them, but because I'm doing like such small batches, I'm not bothering to can just because I eat them so fast. But thank you so much for watching today and checking out 5 different methods of food preservation that you can be doing today. I promise you they're all stinking easy. If I can do them, you can do them. So get started and don't do anything 𝐚𝐿𝐵 wouldn't do, and have an amazing day. Bye.